Should we go over all of the new items then? I think that's all we've got left to cover on the PTS. Don't have a lot of time with it this weekend, so I'll show you them because it's such an early build. They haven't got one of the new exotics here, and some of the information is missing. So we'll show you, and then we'll just go to the patch notes and read from that what they all do. So a lot of people have been asking about the new Exotic Caduceus. This is an old exotic from the Division 1. Quite hyped about this. Got no gameplay. Tried to get some gameplay, but it's not working currently in this PTS. It just wasn't working. This is all showing on screen. So we've got the Caduceus Exotic AR here. Assault rifle damage, health damage. I'll get detox on this. It's going to be like a damage build from what I can tell, because it's based on crits and you heal your team based on the damage that you do. That's the talent, Caduceus. So critical hits repair you and your allies for 1.5% of the hits dealt damage. I believe in the stream they said you're going to be getting this in the season track quite early. So I think it might be like, you remember last season when you had which item was it? The agitator. I think you bought the premium version. You got it quite early. And on the free track, you got it later as well. I think this is going to be that weapon in the new season. Don't quote me though. I think that's what they may have said. Now, other than the Caduceus, there's 2 more exotics coming next season. One of them is some knee pads, the new nurses knee pads. Let me just remove my cam. Sorry, people always mention about my cam when I'm going over this. But the nurse's knee pads, this is weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and impervious. Both you and your allies within 10 meters of you receive 40% hazard protection. I believe this is designed as a PvP piece, so it being a PvP season kind of makes sense. Imagine having someone with these on giving your whole team 40% hazard protection if you're close together in PvP. It feels like a bit of a PvP item for me this season, but there might be other benefits from it. Again, I think this is going to be a season track item, and then the next season's climax mission is going to be an exotic SMG, which sounds very interesting. We'll go over to the patch notes for that though, because not in this early build PTS. Other items coming. You do have a couple of new named weapons. You've got the insult to injury, and you've got the brain break. So brain break is a rifle. Insult to injury is going to be a light machine gun. And the talent on this is a brand new talent, which we'll have a read of in the patch notes. So I've got TBD in the PTS. This is going to be a new normal talent as well, but this is going to be the perfect version of these 2 weapons. And what these are going to do is amplify your weapon damage by 35% to confused enemies. After 3 kills, applies confused to the next enemy you hit. So this will work very well with the Banshee. And like I said, it's going to be a normal version of that talent as well. We'll have a look in the patch notes in a second. Then there's a new gear set and a new brand set. The new gear set, I'm going to murder the brand set name, by the way. Probably this as well. So the new gear set is Ortiz Reficery. I don't know. Murdered. It's going to give you skill efficiency for 2 pieces of this of 8%. It's going to give you 60% repair skills. And if you wear 4 pieces of this, you're going to get the rapid application nanite prototype. Healing skills, duration, and range are decreased by 30%, but their healing efficiency is increased by 10%. Healing an ally with a skill will provide them 10% hazard protection for 100 seconds. Cooldown per ally 100 seconds. I don't know what to think of this. This is not my style of play. I normally, when I build support builds, I build them around what I need. Do I need any of that? I don't know. But as a healer yourself, you might be looking at this and thinking, oh my god, this is amazing. Sorry, I can't give you no more opinion on that. I really don't know. I really don't know. There is something that's being released I'm very excited for. I'll show you in a moment. But that's the new gear set. The brand set is, if I could just go find a brand set piece, I might have to read this out to you though. I think I only kept the perfect versions. So this is, I'll show you the named versions of the brand set. You got the benefactor coming, or benefactor. This I'm excited for. This is a named chess piece for the new brand set, which I'll show you in the patch notes again because TBD. But the brand set is going to give you 1 piece, 80% repair skills, 2-piece, 20% skill ace, 3-piece, 8% skill efficiency. They all come with skill tier, I believe. And the talent on the named chest is perfect empathic resolve. In our current tier 10 escalations, we are using empathic resolve on our refactor. I've got a feeling this is going to go straight in there. We use a wyvern chest at the minute with empathic resolve. This is going to be farmed for. I'm going to be getting the perfect empathic on that build. I'm very happy about that. The adjustment is you're going to get 20% damage to your team now, because you're going to have 6 skill tiers, right? So you'll give your team 20% extra damage when you heal them, which is brilliant. That's up from 15% on normal empathic resolve. And the named backpack that's coming with the new brand set is called the Mama Badger. This is perfect safeguard. While at full armor, increases total skill repair by 160%. So I will link these patch notes in the description, but we can take a look at all of these, including the exotic that we missed. So here we go. So new weapons, gear, and talents. You got the Caduceus there. Weapon stats and mods give you crit chance, 20 rounds, crit chance, crit damage. And the underboss exotic SMG. This is interesting. So I believe this will be tied to the climax mission. I could be wrong again, don't quote, but I think this will be the climax mission exotic. With this, it sounds a lot like Sentry from the Division 1 for me. Shooting an enemy with this weapon applies a mark. The difference, it's going to be required by multiple team members because you can apply only one mark at a time. Shooting another enemy will transfer the mark. More marks can be applied on the same enemy by other agents using this weapon. Maximum amount of marks that can be applied to an enemy is 4. But the weapon is going to deal 20% amplified damage to marked enemies. The bonus is increased by 5% for each extra mark on the enemy other than your own. So obviously not Sentry, but do you remember Sentry in the Division 1? You'd be able to put marks on target, spread the marks, your team did extra damage to them. Very, very similar to that. You'll mark a target, you'll do extra damage to them. But if you apply more marks, because other agents are using the weapon, you can get up to 80% amplified damage if all 4 of you are using this. I'm thinking this could be very good in the Paradise Lost incursion when you're on the right boss or lovebirds. Like, I can't use a backfire. Is it gonna? Am I gonna put this on instead of the backfire for those boss encounters? I don't know. But 20% amp damage, even if it's just you shooting them, this should be real good. Real good. So I'm looking forward to that exotic. I'm also looking forward to the Caduceus as well. I wanted to test that on the PTS, but it just wasn't working. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm not too bothered about the exotic knee pads myself. New gear again, the gear set. I didn't show you the chest and backpack bonuses, so we can see them here. With the chest bonus of the new gear set, you get the overcharged nanites, which increases the healing efficiency bonus from 100 to 150. The backpack bonus is improved dampeners, decrease the duration and range reduction from 75 to 25. The brand set is called that. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. Leo did it in stream. He did a great job. Edel, I'm not doing it. So we've already been over that. We've been over the named version. Named weapons, we went over that. So the talent is actually called Head Scratcher. So you'll get the perfect Head Scratcher on those 2 that we've shown you, the 2 weapons, and the new talent Head Scratcher will be coming into the game, which you can put on any weapon that you want, I imagine, where you'll deal 30% amplified damage to confused enemies after 4 kills applies confused to an enemy that you hit. I'm really looking forward to that talent. I currently use Frenzy on my LMG, but we are going to be using a Banshee on a tier 10 escalation, so we're going to be confusing enemies a lot. Adding that 30% amplified damage on instead of the Frenzy, I don't know if I'm going to like that, or maybe throw out my AR. It could be pretty decent. Pretty decent. So they are all the new items that are coming next season. Before we quickly go over them, a lot of people have been asking about what's new for the new season. So yeah, not testing them this weekend though on the PTS. So if I just do a quick video to show you, give you my initial thoughts. Probably won't test them till the game goes live. But I know that chest piece is probably a guarantee going in on our refactor build, and the Caduceus works well. There's a lot we can do with that. I'm very interested in seeing a new exotic SMG as well. But as for the brand set and gear set, personally, I'm a bit like that. But let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like the video and take care.